Tom, it was a great end to October. We'll be hoping for exactly the same going into the new month.
Yeah, I mean, we've just got to continue the good work. We've talked about the importance of the games, the 3 games in that 1 week, the importance of trying to get 3 wins and what that would hopefully do. It would put us at the top of the table. And now we've got to stay there. We have a difficult game tomorrow against Partick, but we're getting into it in a good run of form. Confidence is high, but we do know that we've got to do the same things again that got us the results in those games to make sure that we can continue into November and, as I say, continue to stay at the top of the table.
One symbol of that great form in October is Oli Shaw being named Championship Player of the Month. Just how good has he been across the board?
He's been excellent, as you know, since he's come to the club, and to score the number of goals he has in October has been brilliant. And they've been all different types of goals, headers, instinctive ones, one-touch finishes. So he's been really good. Really pleased that he's been recognised for that. And he'll be the first to admit that the supply he's got and the service he's getting has helped him. So not only is it a good award for Ollie to get, it's also a good. I think it's also a recognition for the team and the work they have done as well.
Absolutely, because that kind of team unit and how we built, it's allowed a lot of the attacking players and just the unit in general to really thrive in the last few games.
Yeah, we have. I think there have been games where we haven't maybe get into the right areas and the final ball's been poor, but the last game we had, we always try and make sure that we're hitting double digits in terms of shots on goal, and we've done that mostly in the games that we've played, except for maybe 1 or 2. So really pleased with how things are going in terms of getting into good areas, getting into the areas of pitch where you think we can hurt teams, and when you do that, you've got to then convert those opportunities into chances, and we've got nobody better than Ollie at the minute to take them.
Do you sense a kind of respectful confidence flowing through the group given the week that we had?
Well, one thing I'll never do is let them get carried away. Even this week in training, it maybe just wasn't what the standard wasn't what it should have been, and we've just stopped it and had a quiet word to remind them. We've actually done nothing yet. We're only top of the table after 12 games, and we can't look that far ahead. And the perfect thing is, we're probably getting criticised in some quarters a week ago or 2 weeks ago before them 3 games come up, and that's how quickly it can turn. So it's very much feet in the ground, hard work, move on to the next game, hopefully win it, hard work, move on to the next game. That's the way we're going to go until, it's mathematically impossible for teams to catch us.
In terms of contests that we've had so far, Partick Thistle perhaps, especially in the first half, one of the more open contests that we've had, are you expecting more of the same tomorrow? Yeah,
well, I know how Ian plays. He wants his teams to play on the front foot. He's got 2 really good strikers in Graham and Rudden up top, creative players, and Tiffany and Smith in the wider areas. He's got a lot of experience in the team, Foster, Holt, have all played at the highest level. So they have a really, really good squad. And anybody that watched them against Hamilton, wouldn't think that then the next 3 games they would draw blanks. So it'll be another tough game. I thought in the game that we played them at their place, first 15 minutes they probably had the better of it, and then we basically took control of the game. So we know they're a good side. We know the warning that is there for us. And when you look at the Hamilton game, how good they can be. So we've got to make sure that we're right and go out and impose ourselves on them rather than allowing them to do that to us.
In terms of fitness, the squad looking all good?
Good. Stokesy hopefully we're trying to pencil in a game round about the 20th, 22nd of November for him. And he'll hopefully start full training at the end or the start of next week. So that's it. No injuries. Blair's recovered, and he could be added to the squad as well.
And a word for young Keane Leslie, who signed his first professional contract with the club this week. Someone that you've kind of caught your eye in the under-18s.
Again, say we try and get to the under-18 games, particularly when they're at home. They train in the afternoon, so it's always nice for either myself Alan and Paul to have a wee look. Obviously we've got Craig who gives us regular reports, but Keane's really one that has caught the eye. Like his attitude, like his quality of his play. He's got a little bit of pace as well, and he deserves to get a contract. And that's the club making sure that we protect the future of the club and look to build for bringing young players through.